Hello everybody, it's Shadowslayerx, and this is a news video for Hearthstone. New expansion, the Grand Tournament is out. Sort of. It launches in August, probably mid to late August. It's going to come with 132 new cards. There is a new keyword. So keywords like Charge, Divine Shield, Inspire. So it works every time you activate your hero power, it will trigger the ability on the card. What else here? A 50-pack pre-purchase available next week for $50. Gives you a card back. Yay. Also in this video, my internet has been fixed, so I can continue Hearthstone videos. Yay. Also the fact that you can see me doing this works. I don't have to go to a friend's place to upload stuff. Yay! Alright. So let's get to the new cards. Alright, let's start... Nah, screw it. You guys can look at all the cards while I explain them one by one. Okay, so... First card that they showed us was a 7-mana legendary Sky Captain Crag. His ability? Charge. Costs 1 less for each friendly pirate. So he's a 4/6. Now, first thing I compared him to in my head was, I think it's Argent Champion? Argent Command? No, it's Argent Commander, who's the 4/2 Divine Shield for 6 mana. I feel like you would only play this guy in a... Yeah, you would only play this guy in a pirate deck. So he won't cost 7. Maybe he'll cost 6, probably usually 5 at best. So say he's a 5/6 for 4/6 charge. That's pretty good. And then him popping out of Recombobulator or the new card Effigy down here or Sneed's Old Shredder. Awesome. Awesome. A legendary with charge. Pretty cool. Moving on to, well, another legendary with charge. I think it makes 3, 4. Who are the chargers? Maybe 5. Okay, hold on. We got Leroy. We have Gromash. We have Old Murkai. We have Alakir. I know I'm missing one. Leroy, Gromash, Alakir, Old Murkai. I could be wrong. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Moving on. Lock and Load. Epic 2-mana Hunter card. Each time you cast a spell this turn, add a random Hunter card to your hand. So in the video, they showed them playing Lock and Load and then playing cards like Hunter's Mark for 0 mana, Tracking for 1 mana, Arcane Shot for 1 mana. And it can give you spells, it can give you beasts, it can give you just really good Hunter cards. It was very interesting to see this played, and I think it's pretty cool. Moving on to the next one was Maiden of the Lake. 4 mana, 2/6. Stats not great, but the ability is your hero power costs 1. I think that's awesome. A lot of cool future combos will probably come out of use of this card. It's going to be used a lot, I think. Koldara Drake, so the dragon for the mage. 6 mana, 6/6, great stats, especially with the ability you can use your hero power any number of times. That's cool. We saw this combined with some other cards to a really cool effect. Moving down to the Frost Giant. It costs 1 less for each time you used your hero power this game. So, like, you could just get this towards the end of the game. It could cost, like, 0. Or, sorry, I guess towards the end of the game it would cost 0. But if you've been using your hero power almost every turn or whatever, then it's pretty cool. I don't know where it will best see play. I haven't really thought too much about it, to be honest, so I bet I do know, I just haven't come up with it. Then we got the Lowly Squire, 1 mana, 1/2, so another Squire at 1 mana. It gains 1 attack every time you use your hero power. So as we saw in one of the videos, someone played the Lowly Squire, coined Lowly Squire, and then on the next turn they used their hero power to have 2/2/2s with the potential to grow even more. Cool, I suppose. I don't know how much it'll be used. Maybe this will pop out of Hungry Dragon. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Coming up next, this card played a lot in the Blizzard live stream. Nexus Champion Sarad. So when you use your hero power, Inspire, add a random spell to your hand. Any spell from any class. Crazy. Like, the casters, I'm pretty sure it was Crip who was saying that the lethal possibilities are almost endless with this guy. And the stats are fine. 4/5 for 5. As long as you can keep him alive, he's awesome. I feel like he'll do really well in Priest, Mage for sure, with the Koldara Drake and Maiden of the Lake. I just think he's going to be a good... He'll fit into the new cards really well. I'm going to be curious how well he'll fit into old decks, if possible, or deck archetypes. We'll see. Moving on to the next one. A 2-mana 3/4. Yep. He's a creature for 2 mana, 3/4, with an overload of 1. Not going to say I think that's overpowered, but I think it's kind of overpowered. But I love it. It's cool. Going on to the epic neutral Kodo Rider. So, Inspire when you use your hero power. Summon a 3/5 War Kodo. I think that's awesome. I guess if you combined it with the Koldara Drake on the... So, Koldara Drake, next turn Kodo Rider, and then maybe like use your hero power 4 times with the Maiden of the Lake, then you could get 4 War Kodos beside... Like, fill up your board pretty quick. Alright, moving on to the Mage Rare new secret, Effigy. When a friendly minion dies, summon a random minion with the same cost. Like they needed more with like Mirror Image. This is Mirror Image Recombobulator. That's what it is, pretty much. Sort of. No, I guess it's more duplicate Mirror Image. Like, so when your guy dies, instead of getting 2 copies, you just get a random. I think it's kind of cool, because people like the idea of secrets, and with more secrets, it's harder for people to guess, and then they'll try to play around as many as they can. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. The next guy, overpowered? I think it's pretty overpowered, but I love it. I'm not a big mage player, and my videos, well, not that any Hearthstone videos have been up lately, but I like to play warrior right now, and I'm trying to play like dragon warrior when I can, or dragon. I'm trying to fill dragons in when I can, but who knows. But anyway, this guy, your hero power deals 1 extra damage. Okay, 2 of these on the board. That's without duplicating or getting them out of like Sneasel Shredder or something. So you got 2 fallen heroes. You have these 2 on the board already. Your hero power, so it would be doing, what, 3 damage, and you could do it 10 times. So you could do 30 damage in 1 turn if you have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the board, and none of them die as it comes back to your turn. Nuts? Cool? I think it's cool. He reminds me of how powerful I thought Knife Juggler was when I first saw Knife Juggler. I was like, there's no downside to this guy, kind of. And that's what I feel with the Fallen Hero. Moving on to a Shaman Rare, 4 mana, 4/4. Decent stats. Battlecry, gain +1/+1 for each friendly totem. So, yeah. That reminds me of Frostwolf Warlord. Except for with totems. But the Totem Golem is a totem, and I think there's some more totems coming up, so I think it's good. There's always going to be a totem on the board for a shaman, so like it'll probably be a 4 mana 5/5, which is pretty decent, or a 4 mana 6/6, which is great. So yeah, it's okay. Moving on to the Tuskar Totemic. Now I think this guy's pretty cool. 3 mana 3/2 stats, but Battlecry, summon any random totem. So he can summon the Totem Golem. He can summon the Vitality Totem, the one that heals your hero for 4. He can summon the the totem that gives adjacent minions +2 attack. He could summon the totem that makes you draw a card. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. 5 mana, Thunder Bluff Valiant, a rare shaman card. Inspire, so when you use your hero power, give your totems +2 attack. So definitely, maybe even Totemic might be coming back with some of the craziness of these cards. Like, I don't see a totem deck working, but it might. Who knows? Stats are okay. Could be better, I think. But that's every time you use your hero power, so I guess it's justified if you get 2 uses out of it. Yeah, definitely, because you could give 3 to 6 minions +2 attack every turn. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Could, possibly, potentially, has good potential. And then this one, which the casters were iffy on. I know when I saw it, the first thing that popped in my head is, well, that's not good value. The only thing that this does is allow you to have up to 8 web spinners naturally in your deck, which I guess is interesting. If people want to play the web spinner challenge from Nax, is it Nax? Yeah, probably. I mean, go for it, like, in deck, but is it competitive? I don't know. It definitely is for fun. I definitely would put it in a fun deck, and I'm going to do some fun matches now that I got my Hearthstone back, so. Alright, moving on. New card back. So this card back's only available for pre-purchasing the 50 card packs. I'm not going to say that donations would be great, but if I get maybe like donations up to like half the cost of this, I'll probably get it. If not for the card back, just to do a video about the 50 card pack opening. And as always, I will, if people want, I will do shoutouts and maybe read messages. I can't tell if the thing's still working because I haven't got a donation in a while. But yeah, so just let me know how that goes. New game board. Oh yeah. So what do we like about? I'll go down so you can see the trailer. The new game board. So up here we got target dummy and then some other target dummies. I don't know how that's going to play out. Top right we got a tent. So very much like the Argent tournament, except for different colored, or yeah, different thematically covered. I guess you'll be able to play with the weather vane. Maybe people will pop out or sounds. That'll probably flap in the wind. They said something's going on with the target dummy and the archery thing. Maybe you can play archery for a while. Maybe you shoot from here. Is that a quiver? I don't know. They said that you can eat food and people will make different food for you. I guess that's cool. And I do like the little touch of snow and it kind of melting. I'm going to guess because, well, you think Northrend would be covered in snow everywhere, which kind of is, sort of. But, like, maybe since the Lich King's reign's over, like, maybe he had some effect on the weather? I don't know. But yeah, so that's it. Live stream recap. Yeah, so right now I'm on hearthstone.com, so if you want any more information or to look at it yourself, just come on down to hearthstone.com. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I just use them for information, and they're great. So, yeah. All right, I've been Shadowslayerx, and hopefully this has been informative. Leave your ideas in the or questions in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, donate, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. Peace.